Good afternoon and welcome to Tortilla Talk. I'm your host, Dylan, and with me today is Nick in Dallas. Nick, how we doing?
Doing good. Especially, I'm glad everyone's computer's working now. Had a little bit of a glitch earlier, so good to see we're all live and in action.
There we go. Dallas, how about you, man?
Thanks for having me again. And from now on, I'd like to be referred to as ball knower because at the beginning of the year, I was only one spot off from where Texas Tech finished in the Big 12 standings. So credit me.
Dallas, you do know ball. We all know that.
One spot.
Well, yep, that is true. But hey, that's a good segue into our first topic. The Big 12
Can I just say something, Dylan? Already, hang on. I already got to say something. You know what being off one spot gets you in Vegas? Nothing.
What about in podcasting?
Maybe the title ball knower.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. You have to work. But yeah, we got the Big 12 tournament that already has kicked off with the two playing games. You had UCF getting the best of Oklahoma State and Cincinnati taking down West Virginia. So the field is officially set. And our Red Raiders, as the 4 seed, everyone knows one off from Dallas's original prediction, will play the winner of BYU and UCF. Ball knower, Hall, Dallas, that's you. I'll start with you. How do you like this draw for Texas Tech?
I like it. I mean, most likely going to see BYU. I think they'll take care of business tomorrow. If you do, you've already beat them once in Lubbock. I think you'll have a somewhat decent showing of fans at the Big 12 tournament. And they're the kind of team that if we have Warren Washington, I'm not worried about. He had a big game against them last time. I think almost scored 20 points. If you don't, then Robert Jennings is going to have to step up again. He's been playing like a grown man, so we'll see. But I'd like that matchup.
Yeah, and Nick, how confident are you with our draw? How are you feeling?
I feel pretty good. You know, I think with Warren, I feel good playing anybody. Without Warren, I think, to Dallas's point, let's see what Robert Jennings does. I like, what I saw last week with Tech basketball. So let's just keep the good momentum flowing.
Yeah, the health of Washington definitely lingers big for our team and how we can do in the tournament. But hey, they always say tournament time is a time for guard play, right? So you get Toussaint, Isaacs, Williams going well. Hopefully this team can make a far run. But speaking of a far run, Dallas, how far do you have us going in the Big 12 tournament?
I think we win the first game and probably lose to Houston. I would be surprised if McCaslin doesn't at least try to get Washington some minutes to get his feet under him before the NCAA tournament. But he's probably not going to play a ton of minutes. And against a big physical Houston team, that might be tough. And I'm of the belief that these games don't really matter a ton when it comes to the seeding and stuff. So I'm all for just getting him back in the flow of the game, but getting everybody rest. If you win, great. You'll have a chance at the title, and then, hell, if there's a trophy on the line, go for it. But I'm all about the March Madness starting next week.
Yeah, that is true, Dallas. We're getting very close to the actual big dance, right? Nick, how far do you think the Red Raiders can go in the Big 12 tournament?
How far can we go, Dylan? We can win the whole thing. That's how far we can go. What I will say is this. We are a team that needs every body possible. So it does not benefit us to put people on the line that could possibly get hurt. I'm not saying don't play hard. I'm not saying don't play. But what I am saying is if we get down big, maybe we just roll it into March Madness. There are some teams that are deep in the NCAA. We are not one of them. We need everybody. So I don't want to see anyone get hurt. I don't want to see anything stupid happen playing in the Big 12 tournament, because I do think with Warren Washington, we can make some noise in the NCAA tournament. So not to sound like the Debbie Downer, but us more than most need a healthy team.
Yeah, that's fair. The roster doesn't go too deep regularly with a lot of minutes, so it is important to get the team healthy. But it also is important to go in with momentum. Both of you seem a little doom and gloom about the Big 12 tournament, so I guess if not Tech, who's going to win, Dallas?
I mean, Houston's the chalk answer. I think they're like even money to win it. That would be the pick. I think Baylor's getting a really easy draw with Kansas being out of it. I think they'd play them the second round, right, and then play the winner of the Iowa State matchup in the second round. And Iowa State could have a good shot just because their fans travel to that tournament so well. If they end up facing a Houston team in the championship game, I'd probably pick them over Houston just because it's probably going to be 90% Iowa State fans. So I think those are probably the three teams. If Tech decides they want to, roll everybody out, we can absolutely do it. That's not my priority, but I will absolutely act like we're world champions if we do win it.
All right. And Nick, who's going to win the Big 12 tournament?
Texas Tech.
All right, good. I was getting worried with the way you answered
the banner
a little bit ago, but okay, we're good.
No,
but Dallas, you mentioned that the big dance is coming up, and of course, next week that's all we're probably going to be talking about. But let's go ahead and give a little taste of it, because at the beginning of the year, I kind of asked a few people. I think both of you are on, about where you think Tech would finish in March Madness, how far we would make it. I'll give you a chance to revise your answer. None of us even remember what our answer was. But
I was going to say, do you remember our answers?
I don't. Hey, I'm offering the clean slate. You take the clean slate.
The clean slate.
You can get the clean slate. Dallas, clean slate's yours. How far are we making it in March Madness?
So I think I remember what I said. And somebody can fact check me here and go check the episode.
Clean slate.
I watched
No, Dylan. We want them to fact check because that's another view.
Oh yeah.
Go back, fact check him.
Like and subscribe too.
Like and subscribe.
I think I said we were going to finish 5th in the conference, and if you can finish 5th in the conference, you can make the second weekend in March. I think with a healthy Warren, all this is predicated on Warren Washington being back. I think we make at least an Elite 8 if Warren Washington is totally healthy. I'm calling my shot. All right, you got Darian Williams, who's playing like a top 10 player in the league since January. Pop Isaacs has his shot back, is playing like a veteran guard. Joe Toussaint has got it going. We've finally got some depth behind Washington when he comes back, so he doesn't have to play 36, 37 minutes as a big.
Hang on, Dallas. Can I stop you? Are you saying you feel good about Pop Isaacs?
I mean, maybe.
I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't mean to put you on the spot. But is that what I'm hearing? It's a yes or no question.
Around. All right, I was down on him for a few weeks, but
okay.
But hey, just if you fact check me to the first podcast about this team, I was very high on.
I'm not talking about fact checking you on the podcast. I'm just talking about fact checking you in the group text.
We all know group text Dallas watching a game is very different than any other time of the day.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, Dallas. You come out bold and say Elite 8, which we just mentioned how guard play is so important in the tournament. And then Nick asks you how you feel about Pop Isaacs, and you just literally give a.
Well, hey, Darian Williams is technically a guard.
I'm here to ask the hard-hitting questions.
That's fair, Dallas. I mean, I guess you could say that. Nick, You get the clean slate as well. Where's this team going to finish at the end of March?
National championship, Dylan.
Are they going to win it?
Yes. But
Okay.
yeah.
Can't take
Here's
it.
what I'm gonna say. It's you don't get into the tournament to lose. So national championship.
I'm going to fact check that. I think is it 67 teams technically get into lose?
Yeah, but their plan wasn't to lose. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Williams has been playing phenomenal. You know who hasn't been playing? I mean, he at the beginning of it, but you know who for this whole stretch hasn't been playing with him? Warren Washington. You guys are allowed to
keep staring at him. Just keep staring at him.
I thought you were going to throw out a Kyron Lindsay or something.
we don't talk about him.
Davide Moretti.
Yeah. There's a lot of players who haven't played with him. Here's the issue, guys. So my camera's sideways. So I'm looking at the camera so I can look at the camera. So I can't see you guys. So I can't see your reactions. So when you pause, I'm struggling to see,
The question felt rhetorical. It felt like you were going to say whatever you were going to say.
Yeah.
Warren Washington.
Washington?
George was absent for the game.
He hasn't been to any of them.
He was 6'3".
Let's circle back. So, I mean, you got to think with those two guys playing together at the level that they're both capable of, it's going to elevate the level of everyone else, Dallas. So that does give me more faith in Pop and Joe and the rest of the crew. Chance, all of them.
Yeah, I agree with Nick. If you can cross the Delaware River, I think you can win a 68-team tournament in college basketball. But we'll go ahead and move on to NFL free agency. Guys, wow, what a start to free agency. Nick mentioned it, in the pre-show before we got started. There's been a lot of running backs, it seems like maybe moving from team to team, getting a little upset with not getting paid from their original teams. You got Kirk signing a big 4-year deal. But most noticeably, ball knower, your team, the Cowboys, haven't done a thing. Dallas, the whole NFC East has gotten better. How do you feel about the Cowboys just sitting there twiddling their thumbs?
Well, I don't know why you continue to ignore that we re-signed our long snapper. I'll say that again. But
it starts from the inside, Dylan.
Go out and spend $1 million or $10 million on a running back. I'm all for it. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll get mad when we don't do anything after the draft. then I'll get mad. Yeah. I'm pushing everything down right now because there's still time. We can still draft and then trade, but we have our long snapper back, so we're set.
All right, fair enough. Nick, how do you feel about the start of free agency?
Running backs don't forget is what I've learned from this. It would appear that all of them that took the 1-year contracts or franchise tag or whatever last year were very upset because they are all on different teams this year, and it just people have feelings. So that was kind of crazy.
Running back scorn.
What's that? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. My phone just kept buzzing with the notifications, and I'm like, oh, there's Saquon. Oh, there's so-and-so. Just one running back after another. I'm like, man, these guys are not happy. So, yeah, that's life. Treat your running backs right, and they'll stay, and don't, and they won't. We'll see if it was the right move. We'll see how they perform this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of talent at that position and take a lot of hits, but it's funny with all that talent, the Cowboys still couldn't sign one. Going on, but the biggest signing still might be out there in free agency.
He's still on the team.
Dallas, we're moving on.
Dallas, you need to. You're obviously upset.
Oh my God! I need a rebuttal.
No, Dallas, we're not going to let. Dallas, you're obviously emotional.
Dallas, the biggest free agent is still on the board, and apparently that is in politics because RFK might be trying to sign Aaron Rodgers to be on his ticket. Would this be one of the most Jets things to ever happen? You sign Aaron Rodgers year one, he gets hurt on the first drive and misses the season just to retire in year two to go run for office?
Well, I don't know if he's running for anything yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, this only happens to the Jets and maybe another franchise that I root for, but we'll see. How real is that? Because I saw the headline. Did somebody just float that, or
it has to be?
It's real enough for Schefter to be talking about.
So it's so stupid. Okay, stop. All right, this is so dumb. Here's the thing. At what point is this just stupid? Like, Aaron Rodgers he's not like, people like him. Do people like him?
I feel like he was pretty hated up until.
That's what I mean. Like, people don't like him, so I don't get it. It's not like you're throwing out like, okay, so here's a great example. The Rock. Okay, and I know he's actually interested. He's been interested in the past, right, about running for office of some type. People like The Rock. Both sides like The Rock. So I get that. But I don't think people like Aaron Rodgers. He alienates people everywhere he goes. So I don't understand why you'd be like, this is the guy for me. Unless you're trolling everyone. I don't get it. But you know what? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not triggered.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, you sound like Dallas with the Cowboys not making moves.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's Aaron Rodgers. You know how he is. He likes to get his name out there with random stuff that, for some reason, is never involving football. So
he probably had one conversation one time with him, and now it's like, hey, they talked.
I don't know. Rodgers loves to have conversations all the time. I think he's probably putting it out there himself. He just loves to be in this. But we'll go ahead and move on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We'll move on to
ayahuasca talking.
Oh, Jesus. Did he have too much and decide to go into politics?
He woke up in a suit and tie and he's like, I can do this.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll just run up. But yeah, we'll go ahead and move on to college football playoff, guys. Again, every week we bring up the college football playoff because every week something new comes up. So basically what's going on now is there's a disagreement between the revenue split for the playoff format, and that's the Big Ten and SEC trying to flex their muscles and get more. Now, reportedly, the sides are close to a deal, but in that, there's rumors that Your Mark has asked for a clause that causes for change in distribution due to realignment. Guys, does the Big 12 have plans to realign and add more? Dallas, who would that be if the Big 12 added more?
Anyone we wanted.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're so back.
Here's the thing. If you add every school, that's a lot of eyeballs.
That's fair. I mean,
I'm just saying.
That is true. I mean, the split might be weird, but hey, you're getting more viewers.
Look, we'll worry about the percentages and profits later.
Wait, yeah, no, I think we need to worry about that now. It's
no, Dallas, listen.
I think that's what they're worrying about.
No, listen. You grow, and then you worry about the profits later.
All stocks only go up.
Too big to fail.
My God, he's just throwing out catchphrases.
Yeah.
But
big short. Short the SEC.
Oh. Well, who do we buy?
The Big 12.
Why do we buy the Big 12? Give me something here. Who are we getting? Give me a Clemson. Give me a Florida State.
Because I just like the stock.
What is it?
Because all stocks go up.
Go Burr Is that what the kids say about stocks?
No, God, Jesus, guys. Have you? Okay, that's what the guy said from the GameStop. You haven't watched? All right. A lot of people have watched that movie.
Finding Nemo?
I can't stand you guys.
Did
There's going to be a lot of people that watch this that are like, that was awesome.
Well, good for them.
You guys haven't seen that movie? With what's his name? The guy from There Will Be Blood?
Wait, Daniel Day-Lewis?
No, the other one. He drinks his milkshake.
I don't think I've seen There Will Be Blood.
Paul Dano.
Paul Rubens?
No, Paul Dano. He plays the Riddler. I feel like you guys are just screwing with me.
We're not screwing with you.
It's a really good movie. No free ads, but you should watch it. It's on, I think, Netflix.
And this
episode of Tortilla Talk is brought to you by Netflix. Netflix, it's in the game.
It's about the GameStop. It's about the whole GameStop thing that happened. The meme stocks.
They made a movie about that?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's good?
It's really good. Yeah. It was really good. Seth Rogen's in it.
Knocked Up.
I forget the name. No, so Stupid Money, Dumb Money.
I like Dumb Money.
That's what the name of the movie is.
Yeah, we'll add it to the list. Put that in the tickler file.
Hey, you guys,
on quite the tangent.
Say, speaking of dumb money, there's a lot of dumb money involved in this college football playoff. Dallas, after all of this is said and done, where does this playoff format finally land?
It's going to be the exact same thing we have now, and they're going to add 2 more teams. This is all just this is a bunch of dumb money that's being sloshed around here. It's just going to go to the
and we're not talking about the Paul Dano movie.
And this is brought to you by Dumb Money, featuring Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Rubens, Pee Wee Herman. Buy GameStop. Thanks, Nick. All stocks go up. It's in the game.
I think it was called Dumb Money.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Wait, no.
Hey, go on, Dallas.
Ask Dallas a question real quick.
All right.
I'm worried what he's going to come back with. Oh.
I'm coming back. Brittany!
Dallas.
We're off the rails.
We're a little off the rails. Don't worry. We're coming back here for a second. Dallas, is your Mark going to power play his way into making the Big 12 on par with the Big 10 and SEC?
All right, what he's going to do, he's calling their bluff. I guarantee he's going to call their bluff. There's no way they're going to give up all that extra money. If they are, just let the SEC and Big 10 just go do their own thing. Demand the extra money. They're not going to be able to do anything if you don't sign the thing. So do that. When the ACC collapses in a few years after ESPN doesn't pick up the deal in 2027, scoop up all the good teams, and bada bing, bada boom, Texas Tech is back-to-back national champions.
Well, I mean, if they go take their ball and go home, then we might join the SEC. So I don't know. We might change our tune then. I'm a part of whatever team takes me.
Yeah.
My allegiances will change very quick. I can be bought.
I will be chanting SEC the second.
Yeah.
But for now,
please make no mistake about that.
No,
if we get invited to the SEC, it's the best conference in football.
We're not there
except
yet,
for right
Nick,
now.
Right?
It's
if we get invited. No, it's not right now. I didn't say right now, Dallas. The movie was called Dumb Money. I confirmed it.
Is that what you went and looked up?
What?
Is that what you went and did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why'd you have to leave?
Because, dude, I told you, because my phone is sideways, so if I move it, then You saw it fell. You saw what happened.
Yeah, no, we saw.
Yeah.
We saw.
And then I hit my shin on my blackjack table.
Old Nicky Double
That
Down.
sounds like some big problems there. His own blackjack table he hurt his shin on. He tripped on his gold bar too. All right, Nick, do you have anything to add on playoff realignment or whatever? or dumb money? Any movies you want to talk about? Have you seen? I saw Ricky Stenicki the other night. You want to talk about Ricky Stenicki?
Yeah. Have you seen Ricky Stenicki?
Is that what you want to talk about?
And another thing, the Oscars. Oh my gosh, atrocious. Now, yeah, Ricky Stenicki was okay. No, yeah, I think realignments. I'm done talking about it. I'm so over it. Let's just get through this season. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Who's Daniel Day-Lewis in that movie? If you were gonna assign conferences,
Who's Daniel Day-Lewis?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Who is Daniel? No. Who's Daniel Day-Lewis in the conference realignment?
Yes.
Oh man.
He has to be some like character so he can go character acting on, like, you know, he can't just be a boring guy.
Well, that's an excellent question. Here's my retort.
Greg Sankey?
Who is the one that makes all of the decisions?
I don't think we know those people.
God? The guy pushing the chip?
ESPN? Who's the head of ESPN now?
Now Disney?
Who's the
Mickey Mouse is Daniel Day-Lewis.
Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis plays Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, whoever is the boss is Daniel Day-Lewis in this.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Well, who does Paul
Even when he's a
Rubens
good
play?
guy, he's a bad guy.
That sounds like Mickey Mouse.
He played Lincoln, and I was like, I'm not so sure about this guy. He doesn't seem very nice.
Calm down. Hey. No. No.
That's not what I meant. We might need to delete that.
We went too off the rails.
All right. Fine. Mickey Mouse will be Daniel Day-Lewis. He'll dress as a mouse and act as a mouse for a year to prepare for the role. We'll see what we can get. Lincoln did very good things. Was very good for the country to this day. Things we could all say was good for the country. But yeah, guys, we'll go ahead and cut it off there. That's all we got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. And as always, please like and subscribe. It's Tech Letter N Tortillas. Again, that is Tech and Tortillas. Tech Letter N Tortillas across all socials. Please, and also, guys, I want to add this in. Dallas, please talk about our little Twitter tournament that we're in.
Yeah, the South Plainsmen, if you know them on Twitter, doing a little Twitter poll with all the Tech Twitter accounts and burners. If you like our stuff there, make sure to go vote for us in each round. We're dominating the play-in game right now, so we'll see who we match up against in the next round. But make sure to vote for us if you want to see us advance.
There we go. And Nick, I'll give you some seconds on Bachelor. Talk to me about Nikki Bachelor talk.
Oh my gosh! Here's what I'm going to tell you. They're in the final three. If you haven't watched, I'm not going to spoil it. But you know that they let him sleep in the same bed with these girls in the final three. The fantasy suites, they call it.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're the Bachelor, you essentially get an opportunity to spend the night with three girls back to back nights. I can't believe this is a show. And then the girls act surprised that he's doing it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I just don't get it. They get upset. They're like, I just can't picture you with 3 other girls. It's like, you can't, because that's the whole premise of the show.
Hey, and Nick, where can the fans find this kind of breakdown and expertise?
It's at Nikki Bachelor Talk on TikTok, and it's also my Twitter handle. Follow it.
There you go, guys. You can learn a lot more about Bachelor Talk and actually be able to spend time with your girlfriend or wife and understand what's going on.
I'll help you.
Again, Nick will help you. Thank you guys for watching, though. Like I said, like and subscribe. And as always,
wreck 'em.
Guns up. Wreck 'em.